All right, guys, we are at Resilience Code today, and this is basically a human performance laboratory here in Colorado. So they do a series of different tests to recode essentially the body and to increase human performance. So I got introduced to this place actually by Chris Bell, ironically enough, who introduced me to Chris Hetherington, who had a long career in the NFL and is one of the guys that started this place. And essentially the way he told me about it was he wanted to create a place where he had everything that he would have ever wanted in his long NFL career under one roof. And once you get in here and see this place, basically there's almost everything in here. So I'm excited to kind of figure out what they can do for me personally to increase performance, you know, because that's the name of the game really in strongman. I mean, if I can find an extra 5% or 10%, that would be absolutely huge for me. So I'm excited to see what they can do for me. And today we got a series of different tests. I'm a little bit banged up from deadlift last night. You know, certainly not going to stop the training, but I'm excited to see what they're going to do and hopefully have some fun with this. All right, guys, so we are here with Max, who is the Director of Sports Science at Resilience Code, and he's going to kind of give a quick rundown of what this awesome place is.
Yeah, so what we do here at Resilience Code, we look at your mind, your body, and your internal physiology. We want to know exactly how you function from basic cellular level all the way to how well you run to how high you jump.
That's awesome. So today, what do we have planned for you today?
So we'll be taking you through a series of tests looking at your static mobility, looking at your dynamic mobility, so looking at your squat pattern, your deadlift pattern, and a series of other movements, as well as some metabolic testing, looking at your oxygen consumption, and then we'll go into more specifics of force velocity profiling of your squat and your bench press.
Awesome. So it sounds like a lot of fun. We're going to warm up and get started.
So we'll be going over a static mobility screening, looking at everything from your ankle up to your hip, all the way to how your shoulder moves when you're completely relaxed. I want to see how those function before we put you in a more dynamic setting.
Gotcha.
So we're going to, it's called our neuromechanic code. That's the 3D skeletal analysis. I'm going to take you from a low load, low velocity movement patterns up to more specific movement patterns that best fit you.
Okay.
I'm going to look at basically, hey, how do you lift when we're at this load? What are the hips like? How are the ankles moving? Is one thing shifting one side versus the other?
Gotcha.
If you have different shoes, we can try different shoes on and look at that as well. We can do everything from the squat, the deadlift, whatever you want to look at.
Okay.
So I have a list of what I want to do.
Yeah.
And if you're creative in the middle of it, like, hey Max, let's try this out, please tell me.
Awesome.
I'm more than open to that.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
All right, I'm going to have you lay on down. This is the easy part. You get to hang out here, Brian. This is the fun one where you get to relax.
Okay.
We're going to be taking you through a series of joint angles. I'll be measuring their differences using an inclinometer. I just use it on my phone.
Okay.
Makes life a little easier for me. I want you to lay on down here.
Okay, head down here.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And you can be off the table if you like. Oh, no, perfect. I'm going to have you scoot just a hair that way. Oh, that's right there, perfect. Just so that elbow's just basically a little bit off the table. Relax, relax. Same.
88 that time.
And the second time is a little bit more. Hey, tightness might go down.
Doesn't feel too bad, no.
Nothing? Okay, good. Relax, relax.
75.
Feel a little tight back right there.
Yeah.
You used to have the left side tighter than the right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it, to
Some degree?
yeah, some degree a little.
Do you notice when you press at all?
But
About a 15-degree difference.
is there?
Yeah.
I can't say that I do that much, no.
Okay. I'm actually gonna have you lay on your stomach now.
Okay.
Have your face on this guy here, so it's a massage chair for you. By moving your hips around. Face down right there, legs hanging off the end. I'll be placing my hand kind of on your low back as we do this. You can lay flat for me. Perfect. I'm gonna do your first, your left side, your left. I'll spin around. Relax, relax me, okay? I'm gonna place my hand in the back right here. I'm gonna go internal and external, all right?
Thank you.
Awesome. Relax. And here.
You got 0.
Okay. If I go any further, you feel tightness, right? Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't feel terrible. A little bit of tight, but not.
Okay. Someone who's built like yourself, I measure a lot of football players, and sometimes there's a difference between tightness and muscles hitting muscles.
Yeah.
So I gotta ask you.
Sure.
I'm gonna have you sit up for me.
Okay.
And I can actually have you sit on this guy here.
Okay.
And you can take your shoes off too. Oh, actually, we want to do this. I totally lied to you.
Okay.
We're going to have your butt just against the side right here. So, top of your butt, resting on this guy, pulling your right leg up to your chest. You're going to lay on down and relax. Be looking at how this leg moves.
Gotcha.
I got you right here. So now, pull your right knee to your chest. Awesome. Like that for me. Relax. Awesome. Relax this guy. There you go. You guys want to get on camera? The oldest iPhone still in existence. This guy, and then we're gonna actually measure this
It's not
guy.
mine.
Okay.
So we're gonna get this shit angle right here. We're gonna ask this guy an antique collector.
And 30. Good.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So your toes tell you a lot about how the rest of the body's gonna work.
Awesome.
When you have a toe that is immobile,
Okay.
other things have to move.
Gotcha.
So we're gonna look at actually how well you can move your individual toes. I'm gonna have that foot on this guy here. I'm gonna slide it across.
Okay.
Perfect. And relax.
Okay.
Put it on there. Cool. And what I want you to do, I want you to just lift your big toe up off, and I want you to keep your heel flat. So how high can you get that big toe up in the air for me? And you can move these other toes too if you'd like.
Okay.
Awesome, man. Relax. Have you do one more time, then I'll measure.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Hold it there.
Nah, you can relax. I'll get you. And whenever you're ready, you can go. Oh, very good. Excellent. Relax. It is 61. Perfect. We're going to switch sides.
Okay.
Put it on down. Let's lift this toe up in the air and see what's up.
Okay.
Relax. We'll do it one more time.
All right. Not gonna be as good as last.
All right. Does that hurt at all?
No, it's just me trying to. Yeah. Not let the left beat the right.
That competitiveness coming out. Yeah, that's a little less. It's 55 there, Sally.
Okay. Gosh, it felt worse than that.
No, you well. Your first one didn't go very high.
Yeah.
But as you kind of warmed up to it, I give you a couple of chances to get kind of skill used
Absolutely.
to it. So, what we really look at here is how this guy functions, because if we think our toe can't push off, right, something else has to move.
Gotcha.
And so as I look at your toe, I'm looking at your ankle next. I want to see, and also how your foot work as well, both in the navicular drop in conjunction with the ankle.
Gotcha.
We can start to get a good idea why certain things, when we do like a squatting pattern, might move.
Gotcha.
Something's locked in, not move like it should, all of a sudden your hips have to compensate for it. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
So the next one we're going to do,
Okay.
I'm going to have you get on one knee on this guy here for me.
Okay.
I'm going to have your left foot out in front,
Okay.
right foot back, keeping your left foot flat on the ground. You're going to roll forward, pinned on the ground still. I'm measuring your ankle range of motion.
Gotcha.
Go over, keeping that flat. The first one we're not going to measure, and the second one we will. Right there. Okay, go back.
Okay.
Go forward one more time. Sally on the left. All right, perfect. We'll switch sides. Go forward. Right there. 32. Excellent.
Okay.
Good. And then this last one we're going to do with the lower body is rotational thoracic spine. You can actually hang out on that mat still if you like.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to slide it right there. So your knees will be on this guy here. If you don't mind me demonstrating really quick, I'll have my right foot down, my left foot out in front. I'm going to have this guy back behind here. Now, I obviously want you to be stable. Okay. Most athletes I get are really competitive.
Sure.
Don't worry about how far you go. I just want that front foot to be flat on the ground. And you're going to rotate as far as you can, keeping that flat. Doing this doesn't count. I'm just going to make you do it again.
Okay.
So, perfect.
Also right there.
Yep, that's awesome right there. I'm going to throw this back behind your back.
Okay. It's tough to hold.
There you go right there. You want to put it in a squat position then? I'm going to rack it then. So it's like here.
Oh no, I was just saying it's
So
just
stay stable.
already challenging. Huh?
Can you go up on your back toe?
So kind of drive that back toe into the ground. There you go.
Push off the back toe for more.
Kind of lock you in a little more.
That helps a little bit.
All right. And then we can move the RX pad if it's too difficult for you.
Try not to break it.
Rotate.
Is that alright if I don't have a higher?
That's totally fine right there.
So I'm gonna try to
Rotate.
rotate.
Yep, just rotate as best you can. Awesome. There you go. Right there. Relax. Good. We'll switch sides.
So I'm gonna rotate here.
Towards me.
Towards you.
Your left shoulder over your right leg. Oh. And relax. Okay. Ah, that's a big difference. 35 versus 25. So you actually had a little bit of a 15 degree difference there. Your right side didn't rotate as much as.
Okay.
And we'll see how that all kind of paints a picture here.
Okay.
These next ones are pretty easy. I promise you.
Okay.
If you don't mind, can you take your shirt off for me?
Sure.
I'm gonna have you stand up too. First thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna have you facing the wall.
Okay.
And you're gonna be standing, right here for me. Looking this way. I'll be back behind you. I just wanna see how your shoulders function. So we're gonna go 4 seconds up, nice and controlled. Thumbs
facing?
just thumbs up, facing each other.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. And back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 times.
Gotcha. Okay.
And you just rush that one. Good. And then down. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. 2, 3, 4. And down. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Perfect, you're good.
Okay.
Awesome. What we're looking at here is sometimes your scaps, kind of individuals, they lose control.
Okay.
Essentially. So as you rotate your shoulders, this is called scapular humeral rhythm.
Okay.
So your humerus moves X amount of degrees compared to your scaps.
Okay.
Certain people sometimes go up just fine, and they go down, you'll see something like that.
Gotcha.
Okay, good.
Cool.
So the next one we're going to do is our last one, the static mobility test.
Okay.
I'm going to have your back up against the wall here.
Okay.
You're going to be about 1.5 feet out in front of your feet, and you just hang out.
Okay.
I'll measure some things on your shoulders.
Okay.
Brian, it's not often that I have someone's shoulders big enough that I have trouble finding an AC joint, so you are the first in my book.
I will take that as a compliment.
It is a compliment.
That works.
Yeah, you can just take a seat, we'll bring it over. This is the fun stuff here.
Okay.
This is the 3D skeletal analysis.
Awesome, man.
Are you allergic to any tapes?
Not that I know of.
We're putting
We're gonna
tapes.
find out.
Some kind of weird tape that I have.
These are medical tapes.
Okay.
Usually people aren't. They
I
just-
should be all right.
So these are the IMUs that we use. So they track where you are in space, how your joints are moving, and specific moments within the angles that we're measuring. So as he presses, squats, deadlifts, we're going to be looking at differences between the limbs from both an asymmetry standpoint and also the force production into the ground between legs.
I'm going to put this on you too, before you put your shirt on.
Okay.
See if you've got a good size here. We've got multiple large sizes. Go ahead and put this on the front of your chest. I'm going to wrap it around you.
Okay. Where do you want it at?
And I'm going to use a large one.
Okay.
Get the one guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need a larger one.
Yeah.
Oh, the red one. I got the red one.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So it's a lot of it. It's just like, okay, let's understand what kind of strain you're taking on for your body.
Yeah.
And
Need the head one right
can
here.
I put tape on your shoes as well?
Let's get up.
Yeah.
Up, and then let's pre-wrap underneath it before you.
Good. Let's do that now. Yeah, lift your toe up for me if you can. Perfect. Alright, this guy's gonna go on the back of your head.
Okay.
If you can go ahead and slide it on with that part in the back. Good. Tighten it up if needed.
Probably want to
Or
tighten it.
Max will tighten it up.
Here.
Yeah.
You can tighten his head. And I'll grab your hand.
Okay.
Here.
Let's look here.
It is.
Not too tight, is it?
No, I mean you want to.
I want it tight enough, but I don't want you to feel like you got
Okay.
me squeezing your skull.
15, 16 seconds.
Okay.
Hanging out right there. Perfect.
Awesome.
Go ahead and lift each of your knees one at a time.
So we have you built in right here. So let's
Boom. Look at that.
There you are. So if you want to do a dance move, you have it all right there. As we go through this, we have that as a way to analyze your joints, different movements, so we can see specifically from the video itself,
Okay.
you know, what we see subjectively, and then the quantifiable data behind actually how you're moving,
Okay.
which is nice for you and me because we can watch the replay on all these,
For
sit
sure.
down and be like, Max, slow it down to 1/10 speed. Let's walk through it here. Here's my joint shift. Here's what the skeletal analysis is saying, and then this is how we kind of, you know, piece it all together.
Awesome.
Try to ignore it while you're testing though.
Okay. Okay.
So hands on hips, whenever you're ready.
That's the weird part is the hips. I feel like normally if I'd squat, it would be with my hands on the front.
You can put
We'll do
them,
both.
you
Okay.
can put them in the back as long as they're out of the way and you're not using them for.
I gotcha. Ready?
Yes, sir. And up. Good. We'll do 2 of these,
Okay.
and we'll do 2 with your arms out in front.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready. And up. Now hands out in front for me.
Okay.
Up. One more. And up. Awesome. Pause. Next one we're going to do, I'm going to have you jump a little bit if you're okay with that.
Okay.
The first one is, and you're going to hate me for this, all of our jumps are your hands on your hips.
Okay.
You don't need to go down terribly far.
Okay.
But you're going to go down this first one, you're going to pause for 1, 2. You're going to jump up and land cushionly. If you want to land with your hands not on your hips,
That's okay.
that's totally fine. So if you go down, jump, and you want those, that works for me.
Okay.
We're going to do 3 jumps like that. You're going to hop off and take a break. And then after that, we're going to do 3 jumps with no pause.
Okay.
So just down and up. Whenever you're ready, we go down.
So 2 seconds at the
I'll
bottom.
count for it, yes sir. 1, 2. Awesome.
Just like that.
Yeah, so perfect. We'll do 2 more. 1, 2. And the last one. 1, 2. And hold for 1, 2, 3. Awesome.
Hands on the hips.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Now I want you to hold, and we're going to do 2 more now.
Okay.
Down, up, and jump, and give me a second in between each one.
Okay. 1 second.
Whenever you're ready. Up, hold. Good, and hold. 1, 2, 3. Perfect, thank you. So this next one we're going to do, this is our last one before we start loading you.
Okay.
I'm going to have your hands on your hips again.
Okay.
All right, and we're going to start back behind, and we're just going to step into a lunge. Down, up, and back. Then we'll go from the left to the right. So 1, 1, 2, 2, and a total of 3.
All right.
All right, we're looking at how your torso moves, your hips move, your knee tracks, and your ankle moves during all of this. So these are some of the general movements we do with everybody.
Okay.
You're ready.
Whenever you're ready.
So hands on the hips.
Yes, sir.
Left first doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Excellent.
And then in to the right now.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Good. I'm gonna have you put your squat shoes on.
Okay.
Parker and I are gonna get this set up. Then we're actually gonna attach a bar velocity tracking device on it.
Okay.
So let you get warmed up. We can take you through several different loads to get loose and warmed up, whatever you need.
Okay.
And then when you have the bar velocity, I'm just gonna have you squat it up as fast as you can concentrically.
Gotcha. Okay.
During this next portion here, we'll be doing a 3D skeletal analysis as well as a force velocity profile during the squat, the press, the deadlift, and we're going to move over to the bench press next. We'll be looking at the interactions between how fast you can move a bar, how much load you have on the bar, but also using a linear regression line to help predict and understand performance a little bit better in conjunction with the 3D biomechanics and the amount of force we're putting into the ground. Excellent. 0.99 up. 1.01. Nice. 1.10. Perfect. Nice. 0.86. Nice. Good. 9.8 and 9.7. 1.46, Brian. 1.43. Awesome, Brian. Perfect. Excellent.
All right, guys, so I'm all rigged up. You've been seeing me do some testing. So basically what we're running through, went through squat first, and now we're going through deadlift. And as you can see, I'm standing on force plates, and then I'm all rigged up. So basically what they're getting is a animation of my skeleton and how I'm moving. So we'll go through and they'll go through it too, but I'm gonna get a whole report of essentially how my body's moving, where my hips are going, where I'm loading, and I'm actually pretty fascinated by this. So we're just kind of doing some testing. We're also measuring the bar speed on some of these things so we can calculate as we put weight on. Even though these are all really light weights, we can generate from how fast I'm moving each one as the load increases. That a whole different map of my strength levels and that type of stuff. So really interesting stuff. I'm having a lot of fun, and yeah, we're going to keep going.
Excellent. Hold on, Brian. That's perfect. This one we're going to do 4 reps at your own pace.
Okay.
I just want you to come up, down, reset, up, down, reset. Just not continuous or bouncing. We're
So
gonna
pause at the top. Pause.
Yeah, and I don't need you to go as fast as you can either.
So it's more just the movement.
Yes.
Gotcha.
100%.
Oh, were you ready for it?
Yep, you're all set. Step on it.
Like that.
Perfect, you're done. So we'll go ahead this way.
Okay.
Parker, you got this set up over here.
Let's do it.
I measured, he's a power lifter, not professional, but he's a former guy, bench press, 470.
Okay.
And I measured an Olympic champion, a national champion wrestler.
Okay.
They both bench pressed. And at 1 meter a second, the Olympic champion, who could only bench press 275, lifted the bar fast, lifted more weight at 1 meter a second than the strongman.
Really?
Right, so if you think about someone's playing,
Super explosive.
yeah, if someone's wrestling and they want to develop a quality,
Yeah.
he doesn't have all day to make a movement, right? He gotta be
Right.
quick and
Yeah.
explosive. But the powerlifter guy, here and down, he's a grinder, he's used to being slow and very strong.
Yeah.
You start to look at how force is produced, it's really contextual to the velocity at which it occurs at.
That's interesting. Yeah.
So that's why your unloaded squat at 1.4 meters a second is a speed I've actually seen with individuals obviously not in the ballpark of your strength.
Sure.
But the speed at which you moved 315
Sure.
is not even in the ballpark of what I've seen others.
That's fascinating.
So
it
you
really
can,
is interesting.
It's pretty wild when
Yeah.
you start to quantify it all. How'd that feel, Brian?
Oh, it's fun. Big bench press time. See, everybody thinks I can't bench press for some reason. It's silly.
I feel more confident in your bench press abilities.
Yeah.
Excellent. 1.43. 1.31. Good. Yeah. Perfect. I'm confident in your bench abilities.
Okay. I passed the test. I
I
passed the test.
haven't seen velocities on a bench press like that. Period. So.
Awesome, man.
Excellent. Right. Oh. Good. How'd that feel? Okay.
Yeah, it feels interesting because I'm almost throwing myself off the bench.
You're getting off.
Yeah. So my position's like loosening up
Your
as I
numbers
go.
are really consistent though.
Good. Okay.
Regardless, it's very clean.
Cool.
So
Awesome,
as
man.
long as you're driving the same. If you're
Yeah.
comfortable, I'll put 315 on there, or if you want to go 275, you let me know.
What's better for
I would like a 315 and maybe
Okay.
a 375 to 400.
Okay.
in
Let's
that
go
ballpark.
through 15 and see.
How that's
See how it feels.
moving
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Excellent. Good. Perfect. Well done. If you don't mind me asking to do one more with 25s on the side, it'd be really clean.
Okay.
If you're okay with that, we only need 2 reps.
That's fine. Yeah.
I don't need you to do 3. Good. Perfect. Awesome. Thank you, Brian. Awesome. That's all we're going to have you do with the force velocity testing.
Okay.
You want 5 to 10 minutes, get some water.
Yeah, man.
We're going to do the VO2 test next.
Okay.
So that's going to be a little more of a doozy than this one here.
Fair enough. Cool.
Underneath you, actually, here.
Okay.
Do it. I'll have you stroll here at 2 miles an hour. You can have your hands however the heck you want.
Okay.
You got it.
Nice work.
That was excellent.
So that was different. Very, very different. The mask on my face was a challenge, to say the least. So I was trying to adapt to that because I felt like I just couldn't get air in, you know. But the incline, every time they brought it up, definitely kicked it up a notch. So that was a good challenge. Different, much different. calves are burning, legs are burning a little bit. So that was, didn't quite know what to expect going into that, but it was good.
So go ahead and stick one arm, this arm in first.
This?
Yep.
Okay.
And you can hop on the treadmill now. Walk right out. Good. And see if you can get your other arm in here. Hold on, we got more.
Oh, there we go.
Perfect. That is all we need.
Perfect.
Your arms hang okay? Okay.
Perfect fit, yeah.
Perfect fit.
Yep.
So what the next, what we're gonna do is have you going at a really slow speed.
Okay.
It's gonna be, give it a sec, the speed,
Okay.
0.3 miles per hour.
Okay.
But you're gonna walk with your toe to heel, like you're on a balance beam. I'm a vestibular therapist, and we look at vestibular ocular communications.
Okay.
So when you close your eyes, you lose your vestibular system. And when you are in a balance beam position, you also lose your neuromuscular kind of control. You don't have your left and your right side anymore.
For sure.
So that's why people have you stand on one foot and then the other foot.
Gotcha.
Here
Okay.
we're doing balance beam, which is similar.
Okay.
So now, if you go ahead and do heel to toe,
Okay.
and when you are comfy, go ahead and close your eyes. If you need to open them, go ahead. I'd like you to get good. As many steps as possible. 10. With your eyes closed. Good. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. And good. Open your eyes.
Oh man.
So
That's
we see
ridiculous,
People,
yeah.
people float all over the place. But
Okay.
what's cool now, we're going to have you turn around and face that way.
Okay.
I'm going to start when I see you close your eyes. The treadmill will stop if you tug it at all. So don't worry about all that.
Oh.
We actually want to see you kind of
Struggle.
we want to see you struggle.
Oh.
Open your eyes.
Oh. I think we can go back. We can go back to the deadlifts. No. Okay.
No, this is not your brain right now.
All right. Yeah.
It's actually part of mind code.
Awesome.
Also, we do it for concussion code clients, and we do it for all of our mind code and kinetic code clients.
Gosh, we got some work to do on that.
We can go ahead and see if you can slide
Okay.
your arms out. But
Man, that was. You guys can laugh all you want, but that was the real deal. I'm not trying out for balance beam anytime soon. No, a whole new respect. Not that I didn't already have respect, but yeah, gymnast, whole different level of balance there.
pressure moving everywhere.
Okay.
So as you're shifting, pretty unbalanced, we
Yeah.
can see what that circle here is in comparison when you had your eyes open. So we look at that ratio for people. People
Some-
are more visually dominant. We can see
Yeah,
that.
I'm guessing since it looks like a bunch of scribbles that is definitely not a
Everybody-
super high score on the test.
Here, this one will look like scribbles too. This is with your eyes open.
Okay.
A little bit tighter, right?
Yeah. That looked a little better.
Yeah.
I'll take, compared to the other one was really bad. I feel like she's definitely trying to be very nice to me as I'm looking at the screen, but that's all right. I appreciate it.
So we want a 1 to 8 increase.
And
Here, 2 to 8. 1 to 4. It's good.
this is good.
Yeah.
All
Like
right.
2 to 4.
Hear that? Good. I like it.
Yeah. People sometimes,
Man,
we had a lot of
didn't
people
feel good.
literally falling over.
Yeah.
So that's very good.
So I didn't fall, so it's a good score. Awesome. We just finished up all the initial testing here at Resilience Code, so definitely a lot of fascinating stuff, and seeing everything kind of pop up on the screen was really amazing. I'm really excited to see what the report comes back as. So they're going to kind of compile all the data and then shoot me back a report, and then we're going to schedule a meeting to go over that report. So I'm excited to see what I can get out of it, because really at the end of the day, what I'm looking for is that small performance increase. So if there's something I can work on to get better. So we're going to bring you guys along for that. So stay tuned.